As Shalom Akim Salakia, I was kind of interrupted when I was doing my lesson, screen recording. Somebody interrupted me, but through the Spirit, I'm going to continue. I'm going to finish where I left off. This is Jeremiah 49:12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? So the Lord is not going to go without punishing you devils, man, for what you did to the apple of his eye, his chosen people. You think the Lord gonna allow your ass to just get off scot-free? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So you gonna drink of that cup of slavery, man. Damn it, I just thought of it. Oh, wicked for the day of evil. Because the Lord got your ass. He got your number, man. He got your goddamn number. You devils ain't gonna go away, without scot-free. Oh, the Lord let us get away with doing this to his people. Man, y'all really got like fucked up. And y'all really don't know who y'all dealing with, man. This is Proverbs 16:4. Yahweh hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So the Lord has ordained a time and a place, well, not a place, but a time, a day when he's gonna take your ass down, man. Job chapter 5. It's like, is it chapter 5? So like, yeah, bear with me 1 second. What am I looking for? The number of his months, or with thee, and his bounds he cannot pass. Bounds pass. Job 14:5, not 5 and 14. This is Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. And you devils is not going to pass the time that the Lord has set for you to go down, man. And that's the end, because you the end of the world. We the beginning, man. I got to get that. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, like the scripture finna say. Second Ezra 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So, the spirit is really heavy on me right now to get on you fucking crackers, man. Ever since I read that chapter, man, because you're not gonna get away. You're not gonna leave. You're not gonna escape. You're not gonna run. You can't run. Where you gonna go? You go to the heavens, the Lord is there. I did a lesson about that. You can't escape the spirit of the Lord. His incorruptible spirit is in all things, man. He sees everything. He's everywhere, man. He knows everything. He's omnipotent. How you gonna get away from that? You not, man. He sees everything. He knows everything. He know where you're gonna try to go. He know what you're gonna try to do before you do it. He know the exact day. When you about to feel your belly, he gonna cast his wrath upon you, man. When you about to accomplish what you want to accomplish, this is Job 20:23. When he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So when you devils is at the peak of what you want to accomplish, your new world order, the Lord is going to cast his fury upon you, man. This is Psalm 64:5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. That's talking about you devils. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? And that's what these devils do. They lay snares for our people, man, for our people to stumble over. Isaiah 19. I wrote these precepts. I jotted them down because I didn't have anything to write them on, so I just jotted them down in my notes. This is Isaiah 19:2. I will set. This is not the scripture that I wanted. Isaiah 29. That's what I wanted. Isaiah 29 and 19, I believe. 29 and 15. This is Isaiah 29 and 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? The scripture just said in that in the book of Psalms chapter 64. Because you devils, your biggest, like the apostles always say, your biggest what am I trying to say? Your power is secrecy, man. And nobody knew about the secret societies and the secret, Skull and Bones and all the type of societies, that run this country secretly, man. Through the elites and the international bankers, man. Nobody knew who these men were. Nobody knew about the Illuminati. Nobody knew about these people. But guess what? The Lord is shining that light. Ultimately, because Yahweh shines that light, he is shining that light through his Father, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is shining that light on the wickedness of you devils, man. And it's coming to the light. People exposing you. You got the tongues of the Egyptians falling on the Egyptians, and that's gonna get into that. But you think, the Lord don't see your doings. This right here is gonna kill that. The eyes of the Lord. Sirach 23:19, you devils don't know nothing about this scripture, so learn. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. And you devils, you have a lot of secret parts. You have a lot of secret societies. You have a lot of secret meetings. You have a lot of secret things going on here in this earth, man. You got a lot of secret sacrifices, a lot of secret things that goes on in this earth. And guess what? The Spirit of the Lord is right there in the midst, looking at everything, man. The eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. So all the works that you do in the dark, the Lord is seeing all this, man. Verse 16, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Shall the work of him say unto him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say unto him, he framed me, and he hath no understanding? And that's what you devils say. The Lord made you how you is, and you acting like the Lord has no wisdom, understanding, or knowledge, man. And you saying the Lord, you basically saying the Lord doesn't exist. He didn't even make you. But you devils are highly, you're drunk off your own juice, man. Your deceitfulness has deceived yourself, man. You try to be so deceptive, but you deceived yourself, man, thinking the Lord is not real. This is verse back in Psalm 64 and 6. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow, sudden shall they be wounded. And the Lord right now is shooting at you, man, spiritually. And he gonna shoot them missiles at you fucking devils soon, man. Verse 8, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And people are starting to flee away from America. They fleeing away. Isaiah 19:2. This is what I want now. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And that's what the Lord is bringing. He's bringing division. The Lord is dividing his kingdom and bringing it down. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. That the secret counsel that's spoken about in the book of Psalms, 64th chapter, that secret counsel, that crafty counsel in the book of Psalms 83. That these devils are consulting behind doors, devising mischief to do against our people. And they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to wizards. And that's what these devils do. They go to these people, these wizards. That's what they are. They a bunch of witches and warlocks, man. They agents of Satan, man. The seed of Satan. And that's what they do. That's where they get their power from. That left hand energy, man. And they gonna wonder what's happening when this left hand energy is being overcome by that right hand energy, which is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is in control of both sides of the spectrum, man. So you gonna lose miserably. As Psalms 64. Wait, is it another scripture I wanted to get? Okay, I got that. Psalms 83. Okay, let me get that. Proving about the counsel. That's the only reason why I got it, because it says about the crafty counsel. This is Psalms 83 and 1. Keep not thou silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. And they hate the Lord, and they show it by trying to afflict our people. You know, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and the consulting against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasha Allah may be no more in remembrance. And they tried to wipe out our people. You know, genocide, they tried to wipe out our people, get rid of Israel. But guess what? The Lord ain't gonna allow that shit to happen. You know, he gonna preserve the seed of Israel, man. If you go in the book of Jeremiah, it said if the devil can search out the depths of the sea, then the Lord will cast away Israel. I'm not finna go into that right now. Maybe that's another time for another lesson, you know. Verse 9, and all men shall fear and declare the work of God, for they shall wisely consider his doing. And that's what everybody going to return to the Lord. The righteous shall be glad in Yahweh, and